God's voice is still and silent and yet persistent. Still small, speaks as convictions, and those convictions are persistent. And you can try to ignore them, you can try to run away from them, but you always find yourself returning to them because, or rather, not even returning, more like in the moments of stillness again, you can hear that gentle knock at the door of your heart. That's how it feels for me today, you know. Um, to share a bit of the inner struggle. It is the Thursday after Ash Wednesday, and if I'm honest with you, I really, really, really want to eat another scone. I know I've told you in the previous episodes that I made the mistake of like eating a whole ton of dry food, and um, basically, so I was stuffed on dry food, and I was thirsty, but I had no space for water. And now it's like the space has been cleared a little bit, and I really want to eat another scone. Like I really want to eat another scone. Oh my gosh. And it's like it is so hard for me right now. Um, but then as I was on my YouTube feed, I was seeing all these videos talking about how, we have to go back to what the Great Fast was. The Great Fast was a time when Catholics, the Lenten time was the Great Fast before the Great Feast, where we followed Jesus into the 40 days and 40 nights where he fasted. And Jesus said that this type of demon can only be driven out by prayer and fasting. And so now here I am today. Here I am today, and I had planned now. So to see these videos is like a reminder that the goal, that one of the things I'd said I would do this Lent somewhat begrudgingly was fast every day of Lent. I said I would have only one meal. But today I ate lunch and I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna eat lunch and I'm gonna eat dinner. Then I overate lunch. Then after overeating lunch, I now was watching all these videos talking about how we should fast. These videos found me. And it feels like God is once again rapping, just gently knocking on the door of my heart with this thing that He wants me to do. Uh, and to admit it aloud that I feel like God is telling me to do this thing is to basically firmly say no to myself. It's like knowing what I've said, then speaking it. I now know I really can't have that other scone. And this greatly upsets me, as you could probably detect from my voice. So, aw. uh, but it did bother me that I was feasting. Like I stuffed myself on the day after Ash Wednesday. Did feel right. Didn't sit right. Like, I was like, but I mean, I think it sat right. It didn't sit right, but it ate right. I'm sorry. uh, but what I find beautiful about well, bringing it to my attention again is that it came in so gently and so non-condemningly, but more like just come back, just come back. Like it's okay, just come back. And it's like there's no way for me to deny that this is what God wants me to do, that He wants me to fast. And yet there is no like holding the past against me, like, why did you fail today? But more, God is like, hey, just stop eating. Just stop eating it. Like, just start again. Like, just start now. Start by not eating dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you stuff yourself for lunch, don't eat dinner, and you've fasted today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the gentleness of the approach and the request, and knowing that this is what God asks of me. How can I say no? I mean, it's very. I won't lie that it's not easy. Mm, I won't lie that it's easy, but at the same time, by speaking and saying it aloud, maybe it's like a vocal prayer. This is what God wants me to do. He wants me to fast. By saying it to myself aloud, I have strengthened my resolve to not eat. And I didn't expect that would be the case. I just wanted to share my experience. I was listening to day 24, but that's what has happened. So we thank God. By the way, so in my inspiration to do a 24, sorry, a 1 meal a day fast comes from St. Michael's Abbey. You guys may know that channel. And they talked about how the great fast of Lent is before the great feast of Easter. And I just think it would be beautiful to. I felt very just like I'm not reliving the season of Lent well when I mean, after the fast of Ash Wednesday, I mean, as soon as Ash Wednesday was over, like 12 a.m., I ate. And then, 12 p.m., I'm stuffing my face with coleslaw and bread and scones and cherry tomatoes and all the food. Just different. It just felt like I did OD a bit, I did a bit much, and so, and it's really hard to fast, but God has did it with me. So I'm going to put 2 videos below that could inspire you to fast this Lent and could also perhaps strengthen your resolve to fast. I think someone in one of the videos they mentioned how one saint or one person following his conversion, as if basically he wanted to kind of make up for all the years he didn't know God, and so he decided to fast every single day after his conversion. And I was thinking that's very incredible. At the same time, I was thinking that's very incredible. I was also thinking, bro, I don't know if I could do it, but yeah. Anyway, oh, it's raining and we have laundry outside, so I have to get that in. So thanks for watching.